March is Women's History Month, and the March Recorder highlights Adventist women. Hi, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey, and this is All God's People. Kate Lindsay, a health ministries pioneer, graces the cover of the March Recorder. Catherine Kate Lindsay was the first female Seventh-day Adventist physician and medical missionary. Read her story on page 3 of the Recorder. And then the article by Sasha Ross on women advancing the gospel in early Adventism is a must-read. How can we nurture our children and grandchildren to become spiritual champions? Read Elder Bradford Newton's editorial, Nurture for Spiritual Champions, for answers, and Alberto Valenzuela's article on top-tier leadership. As always, the Recorder is not only mailed to 70,000 homes across the Pacific Union each month, but it's also available online. The link is in the description box, along with a link to a special Women's History Month section of our website. Pacific Union College President Ralph Trecartin stopped by our production center and spoke frankly about PUC and the vision for the future in this report for the Executive Committee of the Pacific Union Conference. We're happy to share it with you on All God's People.
The most exciting thing about my job at PUC is to see students as they develop and grow in their relationship with Jesus. And that includes their relationship with their faculty and their fellow students. And of course, they're looking forward to their future careers as well. I try to get out and walk around and see and talk to students as much as I can. I go to a Sabbath school class with students almost every week. We have faculty and staff that are so engaged with students. They want to see those students succeed, so they want to build a personal, professional relationship with that student that lasts a lifetime. I was just recently visiting with some alumni, and I had 3 professors that had been teaching at PUC 20 years ago, and it was amazing how they knew each of their former students 40 years later, 30 years later, and could talk to them about their lives and about their experiences. That's the kind of relationship that we're trying to build with our students. We are really a place where our students can grow with Jesus. It's a safe place. They can get an outstanding academic experience. If I was talking to a student, I would ask them, what do you want to do with your life? What's most exciting to you? How do you imagine spending your time when you're working and you're not just in school? And so when they start to imagine what they want to do, then you can start to help guide them in the way forward. I started off as an intern pastor with a degree in theology and a minor in accounting, expected to follow my father's footsteps and work for the church in probably treasury or accounting. Decided when it was time to go to the seminary that I'd rather do an MBA. I feel that everyone is called to ministry, but not everyone is called to pastoral ministry. And was asked to teach a class while I was in my MBA, and that was totally unexpected, and did evidently well enough to, they kept asking me to teach, and eventually I became full-time. I've learned from my students that there is still lots to learn in this life. They are coming up with new perspectives on things that I have never thought about before. I see Jesus in people around me, in the lives of the faculty and the students and the staff. I see Jesus reflected in their characters, in the things they do, the things they say, the things they get excited about. I see Jesus in the church. I see Jesus in the Sabbath school, where the students are discussing deep scriptural issues back and forth. I see Jesus as they go out to feed the homeless. I see Jesus when they're boxing lunches to send out for Thanksgiving. I see Jesus all around me.
Continued blessings for our beautiful college in Angwin, California. Thank you, Dr. Trecartin, teachers, staff, and students for your dedication and commitment. And thank you for joining us today. For All God's People, I'm Connie Jeffrey.